I think I have to look right here. I'm trying to. There you go. I have my little man right here. I don't know if you can see him. I'm not going to move him, but he's right here and he's holding flowers. Um, I won't move him because then I'll have to set the whole thing. Yeah, no. Bonjour. So today's video is going to, today's lesson is going to start here. And today we are going to go over the basics of the French language. A lot of the things that we are going to learn in this video are things that you probably already know because they are so similar to English, but French has a few differences, and those are the differences that I want to highlight in this video. But we are mostly going to talk about the things that are similar with English, between English and French. I hope you can hear me well. The dryer is on, and it's not the best time to film with the dryer on and being so loud because I can hear it so loudly. But if I don't film now, I have to film today. I have to edit today, and I have some guests at the house, and I don't have, this is the only time that I have available. The guests will be back in under an hour, in about 40 minutes. So I need to do this right now. All right, so we're going to pretend. If you can hear the dryer, I'm so sorry. I do have to, I had to do, I had to wash my clothes. I had to do the laundry. I have to dry the clothes. I need to fold them before the guests arrive. I need to do this video before the guests arrive. So let's begin. The French alphabet is very much like the English alphabet. We have 26 letters in French, and there are also 26 letters in English. They are the exact same letters. If you know the French, if you know the English alphabet, you know the French alphabet. They are the same letters. French has the same 20 consonant as English and also has the same 6 vowels. I'm going to hold the microphone. I think it's better. I had it up here, but it kept rubbing against the shirt, and I'm afraid that there's going to be way too much noise and static. So I'm gonna hold the microphone. Hopefully it does not bother you because it doesn't bother me. All right. So let's begin. I have my notes right here because I want to make sure that I hit all the points. This is a very basic lesson, but basic is important. If we don't know the basic, it's like building a house. If you don't have the foundation, if you don't have solid foundation, the house won't last, the house won't stand. So that's what we're learning today. French and English have the same alphabet. We have the same 26 letters. They are exactly the same letters. In English, there are 20 consonants and 6 vowels. In French, there are 20 consonants and 6 vowels. They are the same consonants and they are the same vowels. So if you know the English alphabet, then you know the French alphabet. It is true that some letters are read differently, but they are the exact same letters. Now that you're learning French, getting to know the French vocabulary is important. It is very necessary that you learn as many words as possible. But please don't stress yourself. You speak English, and I'm going to go on a limb here and say that you don't know all the words that exist in the English language. So don't stress yourself too much about learning the vocabulary in French. As you grow, as you learn more, you will also learn the vocabulary. So learn a little bit at a time, learn a few 3 to 5 words every week if you can, but please do not stress yourself. Now, what I'm going to recommend that is very important in French, and that's something that does not exist in English. It doesn't exist in English. Not that I haven't heard that it does. In French, we have masculine words and we have feminine words. everything in French is either masculine and feminine, with some very, very small exceptions. And at this moment, right now, I can't think of one, but I'm sure we have one somewhere. But everything in French is either a masculine word or a feminine word. So when you learn a word, don't just learn the word. Also learn if it's a masculine word or if it's a feminine word. Let's take an example. You see the plant that's behind me? There's a plant behind me. Okay, so how do we say a plant in French? Do you know how to say a plant in French? If you do, write it in the comment section. Let me know how we say a plant in French. So, it's very easy because it's pretty much the same English word. We only add an E at the end. The word plant in French is plante, plante. But instead of just learning plant, learn if the word is masculine or if the word is feminine. Plante in French is a feminine word. So we say une plante, la plante, because plant is a feminine word. So instead of just learning plant, learn une plante. Instead of just learning plant, learn la plante. And that's important. Why? Because you're going to need that when you speak. You're going to need to know, is it feminine or is it masculine when you speak? If you want to learn more vocabulary word, check out my TikTok, check out my Instagram page. I go over a lot of vocabulary words. I teach you how to pronounce them. I teach you what they mean. And I think it's a great place for you to learn more vocabulary. And so far, if you have learned one thing so far, please consider subscribing, consider giving me a like, consider sharing this video to other people who are learning French. Merci. When you speak French, try to be as clear as possible. Good pronunciation is very important. Good pronunciation is more important than trying to sound French or trying to sound Parisian. I feel like one of my eyes, one of my eyes is turning red. This one is turning red. And no, I'm not going to stop recording and I'm not going to do anything about it right now because I need to get this video done. I need to get this done today, right now. Okay. So we're just going to pretend that we don't see it. It's very cold today. My eyes are very dry and I have allergies. So we're just going to move on, okay? Pretend you don't see it. Let's just move on. And maybe it gets even more red. Hopefully not. I feel like I need to rub my eyes, but let's continue. I was saying that what you want is to be clear. You want to have clear pronunciation. And if you have clear pronunciation, you're going to be understood by French speakers all around the world. Any country in Africa, you're going to be understood in Senegal, just like you're going to be understood in Canada, just like you're going to be understood in Paris or somewhere in Belgium. Okay. Good pronunciation is a lot better than focusing on trying to sound like somebody we're not. It can be considered rude. It can be annoying to other people. So be you, have an accent, have your accent, and it's cute, isn't it? I think people when they hear French speakers speak English, they think it's cute and they kind of like the accent. Usually people do. What's important is that we understand you. It's not that you sound like someone that you are not. Keep your accent. We're gonna think it's very cute, but be clear when you speak. We have in French what we call accents. We put them above the vowels. The only vowel that does not have an accent is the letter Y. But all the other vowels in French can have an accent, and some of them have many that we can use. Some of them we can only use one. but we do like to put accents above, not next to, not behind, above the vowels. Why do we do that? We use accent to guide us in the pronunciation of the word. So the accent will determine how the word is pronounced. And that will help us understand the word, because we can have very similar words that they are actually the exact same words, but because there is no accent, or because there is an accent, a specific accent, the word means something completely different. So that's why accents are important. They are even more important when you're writing. You have to put them where they're supposed to be when you're writing. But you also have to know what they are and how to pronounce them, because that is how you will be better understood. What I'm going to do now is put on my Meta glasses. I just got them a couple of weeks ago. I'm going to put on my Meta glasses. I'm going to turn over to the desk. I'm going to take my notebook and I'm going to show you the accent. I'm going to show you how to use them. I'm going to show you a few things about them. All right? Let's do that. French uses 5 main accents. The accents that we have is this one here that we call accent circonflexe. This one is accent aigu, and this one is accent grave. How do we know which one is which and how to write them? Well, we start with the little roof here. The little roof is accent circonflexe. Accent aigu is this side of the roof. Accent grave is this side of the roof. Accent aigu is this side of the roof. So we go like this. Accent grave is this side of the roof. So we go like this. So these here are the first 3 out of 5 accents we have in French. Accent number 4 is this one here. We call that one tréma. Accent number 5 is this one here, and we call this one cédille. We're not going to talk about this one today because cédille is only used on consonants. That's why we won't talk about it today. We're only talking about the 4 accents that we can find above a vowel. Now, not every vowel in French uses all 4 of these accents. Some vowels only use 2 accents, some vowels use all 4, and some vowels use none. The only vowel that does not use an accent is the letter Y. Y is the only vowel that never take an accent. But the other ones do. The letter A, for example, the letter A uses, this is A, and we're going to go like this. That is that side of the roof. And the letter A also use the roof. We have 2 examples here. La, âge. The letter E is the only letter that uses all 4 accents. The letter E is the only letter that uses all 4 accents. Café, père, forêt, Noël. And you can see that they are all different. The letter I uses 2 of the accent. It uses a tréma as well, like in naïf. The letter O uses the little roof, hôtel. And the letter U uses 3 of the 4 accents. Ou, du, aigu. I hope this is clear. If let me know which part of the lesson here you are confused about, and I will be more than happy to explain it. Okay, guys, that's it for today's video. I hope you've enjoyed our lesson. I hope you've learned something today. If you did, please consider subscribing. It's very important. I want to thank all the people, that includes me, who have subscribed to my channel so far. Consider subscribing to learn more. Consider subscribing to. I hope be. I hope to be entertaining as well. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. Let me know what else you think that I can add to my videos. What kind of videos do you think I can make? Because I do also want it to be entertaining. I want it to be something that you can watch while you are cleaning the house, or uh, I don't know, just something that you can binge watch. That's really what I want to say. Something that you can take with you when you're traveling. So I want to make it entertaining as well. So let me know the ideas that you have, and I'll make sure to make content that you like.